Hell yeah. Since I'm still healing, I'm not bothering playing this intro at all. I mean, I still need time to rest. Yeah? But I'll start playing here. Hell yeah! Dramatic. And also I didn't separately record the solo. That was all in one take without zero mistakes. What the hell? I dropped the guitar pick backwards. I don't think that has ever happened before. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Sunday with Ola 191. Thank you so much for joining in with me today. It's a beautiful Sunday. As you can see, it's sunny here in Sweden. Look at that. I still have this bullshit at my back, as you can see right there, my band-aid. That goes off tomorrow though, so I'm extremely excited about that. But I'm not gonna lift heavy things and heavy objects for a while, that's for sure. But this guitar is absolutely fine, it's lightweight. So you know how I always say, I'm so extremely excited to talk to you about today's guitar. Well, this Sunday I'm actually really excited to talk about this guitar because this is just not any ordinary guitar. This and this right here, let me pick this up, are our new AB 2.6C and CAR. Candy Apple Red. At first glance, you might say, well, you know, isn't this the same fucking guitar that Ola's been showing every fucking Sunday with Ola because, you know, he's a salesy motherfucker that just can't stop? Yes, maybe a little bit, but no, the reason why I'm excited for this guitar and this right here is that these are our new AB 2.6 Mark II. This has been a project for a while where we've been designing 2.6 at a price point of 599 euros and US dollars. We haven't had a solar guitar since like 2017 that has cost 599, mainly because of inflation. And after the pandemic happened, and you know, shipping prices just went up and inflation and all that, it's been really tough to get a guitar of this quality into that price range. But I'm finally excited to announce that this guitar right here, the AB 2.6 black right here, it's a bolt-on as you can see. This is a 599 guitar. So I'm extremely happy about this, and the quality is fucking amazing in my opinion. Also, in addition to this Mark II, is that it also has locking tuners on a 2 series. How about that? I know, I'm fantastic. You guys, I'm so fantastic. No, but I just wanted to say I'm extremely excited about these, and they're up on solaguitars.com right now. Welcome to Sunday with Ola 191. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I love you. Let's not delay any further. Let's head into the news. Hej hunden, kom. Jo, kom. I'm not supposed to lift things, but this is not a thing. This is my dog. Hej på dig. Jo, men du är så gullig, man blir knäpp på dig. Ja, man blir ju det. Du är så himla söt. I love my dog. Oh. Hej. Du är så gullig. Du är så gullig. All right. Enough doggy. I'm recording news right now. Okay, hej då. Yes. Kerry King doesn't see too many Slayer reunion shows happening. Don't get used to this being a yearly event. We've been going forward and backwards a little bit with Slayer. I mean, they had the farewell tour and they weren't supposed to play anymore after that. Kerry King joined his own band. No, he didn't join his band. He created his own band, Kerry King Music. Then Slayer announced that they're doing festivals again, and people are like, what the f*** is happening? But basically what it is that Slayer are probably just going to do festival shows, shows that pay really well for them to come there, do them here and there, earn a fair bit of money, play the songs that they play for thousands of times. They know it by heart in the back of their spines. They don't need to rehearse or anything. And they make Slayer fans happy. It's a win-win, basically. But now Kerry is saying that it probably won't happen that often, so there will be probably way more exclusive than we thought. It'll be fun to play with Gary Holt for a few gigs. I haven't seen him in almost 5 years, so that will be cool. It'll be cool to get together with Tom Araya and spit some hate out at people, but don't get used to this being a yearly event. So what Kerry is doing with his own band, and that we all expected, that he's going to go out on tour, he's going to do all these support slots and all that, and he's going to go out there and play Slayer. That's how it's going to be. So if you want to see the real Slayer playing real Slayer songs, you probably have to travel. And take into account that they're not going to play that often, so you probably have to travel pretty far to go see them. I think it's smart because obviously they don't want to tour, they don't want to do too many shows, so they do every other year. People get to starve, for Slayer a little bit, and then they come back, do a show, and, rip it, They get shit tons of money too for it. And then if you want to hear Slayer songs being played by half Slayer, which is, Kerry King Band, you go to a Kerry King music show. Easy. Anthrax Frank Bello appears to have joined Satyricon for summer festival shows. He's in the band photo too. Look at that. That's a great picture, actually. And this might come as being a little bit weird for some people because Frank Bello sat out a bunch of shows, a bunch of Anthrax shows in South America. Bello was filled in for founding Anthrax bassist Dan Lilker, which the band made clear was only a temporary situation. Considering Satyricon festival dates wrap up in August and Anthrax start up in September, it doesn't look that there's going to be any conflicting scheduling between the two bands. So I think it's really cool. He's just joining in for a couple of festival shows, man. That's a lot of fun. Also, look at this. Attila, man. Hell yeah, Attila's the man. Love that guy. Also, Attila is now a Swola guitars artist. Attila is just the greatest, and I'm just really proud to have him in the Swola guitar team. He's just, dude, love that guy. And apparently they're playing Sweden Rock. I'm also playing Sweden Rock. I hope I can see him. I'm playing Friday. That's me, the Haunted right there. Where are Satyricon? Satyricon are playing, okay, the day before, so I'm probably not gonna see them. The thing about playing at a festival is that you basically go in and out. Your bus takes you in there, and then you leave for the next festival and stuff like that. So there's not very often that you get time to stay a day or two, or come before a day or two for a festival to watch the bands the day or after. So, it would have been awesome to stay, but I'm just there during the Friday. Who's also playing on Friday? Nestor. Holy shit, yeah. Carcass. Who else? Evanescence, The Artist Murder, Dimmu Borgir, The Hives, Decapitated. Yes, hell yeah, Decapitated, man. FKU. Hell yeah, Priest. Let's go. Good day. Nile has released a new single and announced a new album coming. The single is called Chapter for Not Being Hung Upside Down on a Stake official video. That's a long name, man. Oh no, it's even longer than that. They couldn't even fit the YouTube title. The song is called Chapter for Not Being Hung Upside Down on a Stake in the Underworld and Made to Eat Feces by the Four Apes. Damn, man. First prize for longest name right there. The Underworld awaits us all out August 23, 2024. And an absolute ripper of a song, obviously. I mean, Carl Sanders, he can do no wrong, in my opinion. And also, this has me excited. Another festival I'm doing, Hellfest this year. We're playing the same stage as Nile, and I think we're playing just before Nile. I'm gonna be able to see Nile on that stage and also catch up with the guys a little bit. So extremely excited about that. It's just so much fun to do festivals this summer because you go and you meet all those nice people that you occasionally meet, and it's just like, hey man, what's up? And then you go and go to bed. No, but it's just really nice to catch up with a lot of the guys in the industries during festivals. So that's cool. New banger of a song, Chapter for Not Being Hung Upside Down a Stake, unless you want to get eaten by a pair of feces and 5 bananas. I think that's what the song was. All right, last year, Marshall was purchased and infused in together with Sounds, the brand that make the Marshall Bluetooth speakers and this, this hi-fi stuff. And people speculate, okay, what will this mean for Marshall now that it's a Swedish brand? Well, the new CEO, Jeremy de Maillard, has made sure it's gonna be good for us guitar players. And this article from Guitar World is stating this. Most of the previous interviews have addressed the opportunity for the Marshall Group in the $100 billion home audio market. So, dude, such a fucking big market. That side of the business is clearly thriving, but how do you view the potential of the amp market? And this is where Jeremy's responded. Number one, we will forever cherish the Valve handmade analog product that we have, and will continue to overinvest in this, even if it's not the biggest part of the business. That will be first and foremost. We will never let go of that. That is protected in a way that is really, really strong. Obviously, the fucking core of the brand Marshall. I mean, amplifiers, man. But at the same time, we don't have all the products that the guitarist today expects of us when it comes to digital amplifiers or digital products in general. And here we are over-investing as well, to be fair, to catch up. We've been behind and now we want to catch up. Our goal is to provide the two guitarists the best possible Marshall experience, no matter what their needs are. If you're into Valve, analog amps, we got you. But if you want a practice amp, digital, desktop, or whatever, we're going to be there for you as well. Just give us a little bit of time, because I wish we could create products in 1 month, but it tends to take a year or more. So it seems that the sleeping giant of Marshall is finally kind of kicking things into production. Marshall just didn't follow the trend with like hybrid amplifiers and digital stuff and shit like that. So they have a lot of catching up to do. But it seems now, with the support of the home audio market, that this might be, they have so much money behind this. So maybe they can step it up real fast, and maybe we can get some insanely cool Marshall products. I'm truly excited about this, because Marshall it's such a legendary brand, just like Fender and Gibson. They need to be among the top of, the amplifier business right there. So I can't wait to hear what they have in store for us. I thought it was pretty interesting. Anyways, guys, that was the news. All right, rapist face on the move. All right, I got myself a little gift for the summer. I bought myself one of these. I bought myself one of these. This is an Insta 360. It's a 360 camera. I figured I would have some fun this summer. A lot of people have started using this, and I saw a clip from a show. I don't remember which band it was, if it was like Bad Omens or something like that, but they did a clip from stage with a 360 camera, and he threw out the camera out in the audience, and it looked so freaking cool. And I was like, whoa, I want to be able to do cool videos like that as well. So I have it right here. It's not bigger than this, actually. Almost charged it to full, but I'm just too eager to try it out. So I'm going to try it out right here. It's basically a camera that has two 180 lenses on each side, and then it kind of stitches together the video files and make it a 360 video. It's kind of cool. So this is an 8K camera right here. So that should be good enough for resolution. I've had a camera like this before, but it was just like terrible, man. Why is it so hard to peel off a piece of plastic, Ola? Because I don't have any nails. I'm not a fucking acoustic guitar player. There it is, thank you. I figured I would bring this with me on vlogs and tours and shit like that, like an extra backup to this DJI that's also very small. Please download an app. Fuck me, I hate that. Why do I always have to download an app? Do you have Insta360? Yes, I do have. And of course you need to update the device as well. While this is updating, I'm gonna show you the accessories I got with this. I got one of these. This is a selfie stick. I just love selfie sticks because you can shove them straight up your ass. Another weird thing about selfie sticks is that they're not allowed in that many places. And I've actually had a selfie stick being confiscated once at Disney World. Oh. Dude, I just thought of something cool. What if I put this up here, and while I have John over here and we're jamming some tunes, you can do like, 360 live streams. People can watch around the room and be like, hey, oh. I'm gonna try and film the dog too. That's gonna be so fun, you guys. Oh, uploading firmware to device. Okay, so we're not done. What I can do, I don't know if you can see this, but if you take, what the fuck are you doing? So if you see here, I can preview everything around me by, okay. Previous compressed for better image and stitching effect, view in the app or studio. Okay, I have no idea what I'm filming right now, but how's that? My mouth right there. Let's call the dog. Dude, this is so freaky. Is it always in like vertical landscape mode or something? Hey hunden, hey, titta här. Oh. Dude, I think I just made that first video, and there's actually 2 sections of this. You first record a video, and then you record basically how you follow the video in the video. So quite interesting how that worked actually, and yeah, it's pretty freaking weird, I must say. I'm gonna try it out more throughout the day here, so let's see what I come up with. Hey boy. Hey boy. Comment of a comment, the section of the Sunday with Ola where I answer your comments with another additional comment. It's been a success so far, I must say, and I've answered a bunch of really good questions, and some people are complaining that my burps and my farts are scaring people away. Oh no. See ya. No, shit, I'm such an asshole sometimes. Here's the comment. It's from Galaxy Bulldozer 5137. Hey Ola, you once checked us out, Galaxy Bulldozer, and you criticized us for using an E-drum. Now you using it also. What are your thoughts about this topic from your perspective today? And this, my friends, is an excellent question. This is a legit question, and I also feel a little bad about this because I watched the initial clip, and it was basically a music video where they were using E-kits, you know, for drums. And I said, you know, it's not very metal. And to some extent, I still think using E-kits is not very metal at all. But my opinion has definitely changed in the past 2 years, I would say. How so, you might ask? Well, for me, the turning point has been thinking logistically about how to tour as a small band nowadays when, you know, like I said earlier, inflation, and it's just more expensive to tour, everything just costs more. And how do you make an efficient pack and an efficient band that you have more control over? So that's why I started thinking about using E-drum kits live, because you will have complete control and it's just easier that way, I think. The venue will matter less if it's E-drum versus an acoustic drum, because an acoustic drum kit you obviously need to mic up and all that, and then you can go another route. You can go like live cymbals with microphones and then just triggered toms and snares and kicks. There's a, you know, depending on how much you want to go E-kit, there's different mixes and variations you can do. I still think to this day that using an E-kit is not very metal, but it helps when it looks like a real drum kit, in my opinion. So I do backtrack a little bit, and I gotta apologize to this guy for my critique that E-kits aren't really metal. I do understand it now, and I do understand the control, and I definitely want to be a part of normalizing using E-kits live. That's why I bought this drum kit. That's how I'm gonna tour next year when I'm on tour with BERNTH and Charles BERTOUD in Europe. It's so I can have complete control over a mix, for instance, and that's why you also see this, you know, this vlog thing that I'm doing for Adventures with Ola, where I'm putting in a lot of investment into work before actually going out on tour. So I'm a control freak. I want to have things in control, and that's my way of doing that. I'm way more open to bands using E-drums now. It just makes things simpler. Having an E-kit on stage also improves the sound on the stage, in terms if you're having like in-ears and shit like that. There's gonna be more silence on the stage, so you can control your in-ears more. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to this. But obviously, if I had the budget and the money for it, having a drum kit and a drum tech with me, that would win every day of the week. But I don't have the budget for this right now, so I'm trying this out, okay? But thank you so much for the comment, and again, I'm sorry for criticizing your band. I take that back, okay? Thank you. All right, Ola Learns, the video series where John Björk is he's not learning, he's teaching me shit through his YouTube videos. And he has this video up today, Ola Learns 10, legato sextuplets and septuplets. F me, just reading that made my brain die. Oh my God. What was that? John? And the thing about these lessons is that you can also access the lessons and the tabs of this down in the description. I'll link this video, and you can go download the tabs and all that, and we can learn together. That's the point. I need to practice more. That's just how it is. So it's a great way for me to just keep my chops up, if anything. John also has a new app called Subdivide, which is like an advanced metronome that you can get. It's available on as an app, but also as an app on the computer. It's a very advanced metronome that you can get.
And I practice it at a very slow tempo, but since you can have the subdivision...
Don't worry, John. Here, I'm gonna play it up very slow.
Not so shameless plug for my metronome Subdivide.
That's okay, John. You've been helping us out so much. I don't mind plugging your Subdivide metronome app. So now in the app, I took the subdivision by 6, so it's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got it. Let's go up. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that was easy. Let's go. 143. Okay, not. Let's go down. What the f am I doing? Okay, 121. Okay, now it's starting to get sloppy, so I better stop. I better back down on the metronome and try slower, okay? If you want to do this as well, this is really good practice for legato, by the way. In the description, you'll find a link to this video and the tabs and all that, and you can sit and practice this yourself. And then next week, we're going to compare our dick sizes, okay? How about that? Let's go. Thank you so much, John. All right, my little vagina friends and penis friends and in-between friends, all my friends in the world. Okay, let's just say all the people that watch Sunday with Ola, Thank you so much for tuning in today. That was it for Sun with Ola for today. Yesterday I was in Finland doing a workshop for Kiko, so that will be something to look forward to for next week. I'm gonna do an adventure with Ola when I go to Finland and go to the Kiko guitar camp. That's gonna be great. I'm really looking forward of doing it, even though it happened yesterday. That's so fucking weird right there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking backward for it. Yes, there you go. Amazing. I have a new single, Hell Bomb, Chug Project number 3. It's up on Spotify and YouTube. You can pre-order Ultimate Editions and all that from olaenglundshop.com. We also have all this merch as well. Look at this Chug cap right there. Isn't that cool? Fucking love that. I'm just waiting for the season to sizzler. You can get sweatbands, you can get cups, t-shirts, ass from olaenglundshop.com. Also, if you're not watching this in the premiere, you're missing out on the raffle, man, that's happening every morning on Sunday. So tune in at 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Why don't you? You can win shit, man. Dude, I'll see you. Thank you for today. Mwah.